Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is August 29th, 2025. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and for another trip into my garden. This time it's my primarily ornamental garden in my front yard. And this is my Camellia, and I've been very conflicted because I've learned you're not supposed to prune until after flowering. This thing is getting ready to flower. When I moved in November of last year, there were these big, beautiful blossoms that looked like roses stuck all over this bush. And I want that same thing, so I don't want to prune and get rid of things that are going to be producing blossoms. But I decided must be a difference between pruning and trimming, and this guy needs a haircut. So here I am, half haircut. Had to get up on a ladder to get this done. You can see here was my ill-fated honeydew melon that I tried so hard to elevate and keep healthy and just was not able to keep it from pests. And then here is my Camellia, all shaped up and ready to go. Did I lose some of the blossoms because I did that trim? Maybe. But I still think it's going to be prolific, and my evidence is it's already starting to produce these blossoms. Doesn't look like much yet, but these are little harder outer petals, and it's going to open up, and this beautiful pink is just going to explode on this bush, hopefully all over the place. Hopefully I didn't damage it. Oh, I should probably feed it. I should probably fertilize it a little bit because I think it would enjoy that. All right, so I'm going to use the word trims as my inspiration word. Not prune, but trims. That's all I did. I didn't prune out a lot of that old growth. Okay, so got a little bit here. Got an R placed, got a T, and then maybe I can pair it with R-S-T-L-N-E, other vowels, A-O-U, and sometimes Y. Although here's the thing. I want to figure out what might go with this. It's not the T. I'm not as interested in like L, N as I am maybe P, F, D, G, maybe B, maybe C. Anything that could blend well with an R. Right? What am I going to do with this? I want to do print, but obviously it's not print. I don't have an A. I could do plant. Oh, that would be a good one. Let me see if that's a good one. So I would be using the P, which I think has a good shot of combining with an R. I would be using the A. I'd be skipping the E. I'd get in the N. I'd get a T and I'd get the N and the L. That's looking better. I'd get the L because even though I don't think it's probably part of the word, I've been able to put it in as an alternate blender letter. And I get this blend here. So let's take a look at how it looks as far as trimming out some of these things. I'd use the N, the L, the T, not the E, but I would use the A, and then I would use an alternate letter. I like it. I'm going to go for it. Okay, we got something. We got A and we got T, and they are placed. That is nice. So, could be draft, could be graft. And graft is a really good plant word. I just want to try graft. Could be craft. There's too many things it could be. I want it to be graft. Could be, what else could go here? Could be bract. Ha ha ha. Like those leaves on my glossiobelia. And on, why can't I think of the word poinsettias? It can be too many things. It wasn't a P. So what am I going to do with maybe G, D, and C. Look at how I did that. Look at how my brain just flipped those. What about oh, and then no, it can't be A E, but it could be I don't think it'd be A O. It might be A U. How do you spell fraught? No, it's not an A. Okay. I'm going to use whatever vowels I want to use with this. I think primarily I need to look at, and maybe B, but I didn't want to crowd this too much. I need to look at consonants. I'm not going to try the B because if I get the C, oh, F, that's what I want to try because I think it's an F. Do I try fudge and then if it's, and then I won't know if it's craft or bract? Hold on, let me see. Or do I just go with craft because that's what I want it to be? Fudge. The F would tell us if we're on the right track with this. The D would tell us if we're, if we already have the F, the D would tell us it's draft. The G would tell us it's graft. If it's not either of those, but we don't have an F, I'm going to think it's bract. If we don't have those, but we do have an F, I'm going to think it's craft. Now that's without going through this really thoroughly. I'm going to do it anyway. It's stinking graft. It's graft. G has to go somewhere, can't go there, has to go there. That means the F has to go there. There's no question. Dang it, I wish I hadn't seen all of these other things. And I'm sure this was just a subset of really all of the available things. But it was probably prudent of me to only give the plant a trim instead of a full prune, and to double check to make sure I was on the right track, because it didn't need to be graft. But it was. Here's the other thing. Graft is such a good common word for gardens that there is a possibility, like the word split yesterday, where I might have introduced the word graft just as a, just as a word and maybe gotten it in one, except I'm not doing any grafting this year. I'm thinking about it for next year, but I'm not doing any grafting, so I wasn't in danger, like it wasn't a near miss where, shoot, I could have used that word. I wasn't planning to. So at least I have that solace. All right, on to my Quordle. I'm going to put in 4 standard words. It'll give me 20 unique letters that'll hopefully help me to flesh out what these words are. It's not probably the best way to be the most efficient in a puzzle like this, because I'm putting all 4 out, boom, but it is the quickest I have found. So I'm going to do fishy, budge, clown, tramp, flare, F-L-A-I-R. Look at how quickly we can get that. I don't know about that. Hold on. Oh no, is that prune? Prune. P-U-N. So funny. Oh my goodness. Frail. Flare and frail. F-R-A-I-L. L has to go there. Anagrams. And then what is this? T. Is it tarot? T-A-R-R-O? Oh, apparently not. Tarot is only spelled with 1 R. I'm going to have to plot this out. T. R could go here or here. O could go here, here, or here. A could go here, here, or here. Other uncommon letters that we haven't used. Q, J, K, Z, X, V. So if it's T, O, R, A, another T, I mean, I guess we should put the T could also go here, here, here. It's tarot. They like to use the word tarot. T, A could go here, R could go here, O could go here, T could go here. Tarot. Okay, got it. Had to see it, but I still got it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.